my goodness, guys. Welcome to the Creative Corner. This is a segment that I love a lot because this is where we get to be informed by things that are happening, not just in the music industry, but things that are impacting our communities, as well as upcoming artists and people like you guys watching, to give you guys a bit more information on how you can participate on what we do on the show. Speaking of which, I am sitting down with two beautiful people. I've got Seipati and I've also got Hugh, and they are from the Stage is Yours organization. We're going to sit down and find out what's been happening, what is currently happening, and what is to happen. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks
so
for having
lovely
us.
to have you. Thank you so much. And you guys look stunning, as I already mentioned. Now, the stage is yours. This is something I say to myself anytime before I go on any stage, and it's such an interesting name. Can you tell us more about the organization, when it started, and what it's all about?
The stage is yours. It means exactly that.
Okay.
We have a pool and a range.
You, lovely.
So it's exactly that. It's a showcase that is really a provision of a platform for creatives who have either been battling due to one reason or another to gain access into some of these big stages and some of the mainstream media and that sort of thing. So Batlo Ba Matsoho, Guild of Stagehands, is exactly about that, creating opportunities to creatives within the theatre industry, TV, film, and radio as well.
Wow.
So this showcase in particular in April on the 17th is basically to showcase the selected participants and selected creatives that will be doing a showcase. So you would have like a dancer in a performance piece with a poet, or a poet with a musician and that sort of thing. We've got rapsters. We've got like really the criteria was like come as you are and like give us your best craft. Showcase yourself. It's it encourages expression and opening the door also to the not so very conventional art forms that really need a space to find expression. So basically that's what it's going to be about.
Oh, that sounds like such an amazing initiative. So on the 17th of April, we are there.
17th of April at the Outlaw Base in Cape Town. So please come one, come all. Bring your family. It promises to be spectacular. The guys that are selected are really good at what they do. They're really talented. Some of them undiscovered, unknown, but I guess their work speaks for itself because they were selected to this part. So we kick off with a mentorship a session with creatives who are well seasoned in the industry, well known, like your Warwick Drama Academy, and so forth. So we're providing a platform for them to be mentored as well, to hone their skills, to be better. And I'll be the program director doing a lot of talking now.
Wow, thank you so much. I love the talking. This is what makes the show at the end of the day. I think it's very amazing that you're creating that platform. Now Hugh, over to you.
Yes, ma'am.
You are obviously an incredible poet. I can't wait for everyone watching right now to experience that. How did your creative journey begin?
So I actually have a story regarding the poetry. I remember writing my first piece in English class actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was a test, I suppose you could say, a task for us to do. And I was like, oh, okay. So I wrote something, my teacher said, this is actually pretty good. And I was like, oh, okay. And then later on we had a Christian union as well at the school as well. So then I wrote a poem. Because we were going to meet up at the Christian Union. And what ended up happening was the teacher at that point was like, hey, where did you get that poem? I'd like to frame it and put it on my wall. And I was like, it's mine. I'm not sharing it with you, it's mine.
Yes, so tell them you are not sharing. That is absolutely incredible to see that you've discovered yourself at such an early age. And I just hope that you keep going further and further. Now, Seipati, I know that you are going to actually be emceeing at the event. We spoke a lot about what the event entails, but tell us more about what the vibe is. What are we expecting to actually feel when we are there?
Wow, expect a celebration of artists like Hugh, for instance, who have the craft, who have the poetry, but perhaps for one reason or another, they've just been kept under wraps. But like perhaps that little bug that says, I really would like to share my art with the world, has caught them now, and we're providing that space. So it's a celebration of all this beautiful artistry that is coming up from the youth. And I mean, most of it it's very developmental. What the young ones are creating out there at the moment is like really spectacular.
wow.
You know, you get to apply your mind.
Yes.
The theme for this showcase this time is social inequality.
Social inequality.
Bridging the divide.
Thank
So
you
it's
so
about
much.
opening doors in spaces where previously, you know, there's a whole lot of gatekeepers and that sort of thing. And I'm talking about across the industry.
Definitely.
Your media industry, your advertising, your stages and spaces and fancy places and that sort of thing.
Thank you so much. So sorry to cut you off on this, but I would love to hear more about this a little bit later.